Howdy Scouts, Michael De Los Santos here, Scout Executive for the Alamo Area Council, and it's Sunday, and I was sitting around here in my backyard watching the hummingbirds at our feeder, which is one we bought over at a bird store where they sell a bunch of bird seed, bird feeders. I was wondering, how can I make more feeders out of what I have at home? So I thought I'd give it a shot. And I found a few things that I'm going to try to make one out of. I've got a little water bottle, red Solo cup, some scissors, not too pointy, and some parachute cord. So I'm going to attempt to make a bird feeder, a hummingbird feeder here for you all, and hopefully it works. So here we go. So earlier I talked about scissors not being too sharp. At least we definitely want them to be able to cut. But we got to be careful with this, make sure they're not too pointy. So when you're going through the water bottle or through the red Solo cup to make the holes, that you don't come through and it pokes you. So I would recommend more of a rounder tip, and that's what I meant by sharp. We're going to start with 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup of regular sugar. We're just going to put it in there, lumps and all. And then just get a spoon. We're going to stir it. Until it dissolves. So this is definitely going to be too much water for this little bottle. So what we're going to do is we're going to put what we need to put in there, and we'll save the rest in another unused or uncut bottle for another time. Hummingbirds love this stuff. Okay, so that's the mix. 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup of sugar. So one of the first things I did was I took my scissors and I cut a hole in the side about halfway up the bottle. Just a little hole. You can probably see a little bit there. And then I cut a hole on the other side. That's the opening for the hummingbirds. And then I took my red Solo cup and I cut out 2 circles. And I took the scissors and I put a hole through, and then I just cut around to make the hole on both of those. I then took my water bottle cap and put a hole in the top to string it through. The parachute cord, that is. And pulled it through. If you have your parents with you at home, you can have the parachute cord tips melted off with a lighter or a match. So the next thing we're going to do is, there's several ways you can attach these. You can also use, for instance, a straw, and stick the straw through it. Make sure it's long enough. And you put the straw through the hole. You can put the straw through the hole. It's got to be at an angle somewhat. But I just didn't use a straw because I'm not sure everybody has a straw at home. So I just took the Solo cup circle, and then I got the rubber band, and then make sure that the holes are lined up. And then I took the other side over here, want to make sure that the holes are lined up. The first one's lined up, you can see there. Second one's lined up, as you can see there. There you go, you see those? Then I've got my sugar water, which I already shared with you the recipe. It's a 1/4 cup of sugar for a cup of water. It's ready to get hung up. Pretty easy. And I already have one of these hung up in the backyard, and believe it or not, I've had hummingbirds already at it. So you can see that we've hung out a tree, and all we gotta do now is wait and see. I'll see if I can catch some hummingbirds a little later on the feeder. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a shot. Make yourself a hummingbird feeder. There's a lot of ways you can make these, and you can use the bigger water bottles. A lot of options. Maybe we'll make some more later. Thank you. Have a good one.